Scans up for options, goes airborne. And draws in a clearance. Linda had little to no time on that occasion. Gets dispossessed. Here's Deepa Shai trying to pick out a pass again. India trying to calm things down. And again, that long ball unleashes Pyari Khacha. Was riding on the shoulders of Bimla Devi on that occasion. And prods it forward. Here's Preeti. Gentle touch towards Sabitra Bhandari. Gets dispossessed by Ratan Bala. Here's Shilki Devi. Sideways towards Sangeeta. Again gets dispossessed, and Sabitra was flagged offside. First Nepalese player to play and score in top-tier European League, Sabitra Bhandari. And first ever South Asian player to score a hat-trick in top-tier European League. Which is not new to this very ground. And scored twice back in 2016 in the same fixture against Sri Lanka. This is much better from India. Dangme Grace has got help on the other side, squares it up nicely. And a follow-up coming in from Sangeeta Basfor. That was a brilliant move from India. It had everything in it except the finish. That should have been kept on target. One decent ball, and the back line was carved out by the Indian midfield. Pyari. And she's got herself a free kick here. Yeah, just got her right leg on her way through there. Crispin Chetri throwing in the words, throwing in instructions. And Abhin Yupani on the other side, 1 month old into this new job. And has to go up. It was a red shirt that got the ball in the end. It's Ranjana. Retrieves that. Gets dispossessed. Luckily a blue shirt finds it and hurls it all the way back towards Panthoi Chanu. Preeti Rai. 21 caps, 22 rather, for Preeti Rai. 5 goals for her. And played for Kickstart FC here in India. Known for her ball control. That's a delightful ball again over the top by Preeti Rai. Sabitra Bhandari strikes, and that's a brilliant tackle. Shilki Devi, absolutely top-notch stuff from her. And that was definitely goal-bound. And again, those two combining. Deepa Shahi. Under the corner. 10 minutes to play in the first half, plus the stoppages. Deepa targets the back post. And the blue shirt gets it away. Here's Ranjana. Does well to keep the ball in and rolls it down the carpet. Here's Ratan Bala. And flies that in the air. Rekha. Still Preeti. 2v1 in the center. Moshmi trying to get the ball into those open spaces down the left channel. And Bimla has had a fantastic game so far. Bimla and Samiksha, they've partnered each other really well. And Shilki. And hurried clearance, and that's going to be a corner for India. An opportunity to put some sort of pressure on that back line and the goalkeeper. There have been two clear-cut chances created by India in the first half. And testing out the goalkeeper once, and second, not being clinical enough. Here's Ratan Bala, keeps it short. Here's Linda. And again, that written ball to Ratan Bala never arrived. Nicked off the ball there. And Linda Com. And 2v1 in that corner. And Sabitra Bhandari gets it back. Sangeeta trying to stop her down. Deepa Shah has made that run. Doesn't have help towards the other side. Knocks the ball into those open spaces. Rekha Paudel nearly. Zara Frisch in the end did her best to fly herself back into the penalty area there. And that's what happens when you provide that half yard to somebody like Sabitra Bhandari, who's going to be on it in a flash. Here's Pyari. Again, outnumbered, giving the ball away. Rekha for Preeti. Toe pokes it towards Sabitra. He's got an option towards the right in Sabita. Threads it through again towards Sabitra. Mosmi wins it back. Here's Linda Com. Slotted in wide towards the left. Back with Moshmi. Has got Pyari in front. Knocks it back towards Ratan Bala, who flies one towards Dang May Grace, who had made that run down the right corner. Rekha. Sabitra. Still Sabitra. And the angle was always taking it wide of the target. He was forced to go wide there. And given away the possession far too cheaply there. Still got about 6 minutes left in the first half. And India need a response. Desperate defending there, making sure the ball is knocked out. We've got two red shirts waiting inside the box for those crosses. And Sabitra Bhandari, Rekha Paudel, the two experienced campaigners for Nepal. There's been 12 goals in 20-odd appearances for Rekha Paudel as well. And most of these players are no alien to the conditions. Has been heavily involved with the IWL, the likes of Sabitra Bhandari, who's won 3 championships, once with Setu and twice with Gokulam Kerala. Rekha, of course, was involved with Sports Odisha. Here's Sabitra, lays it off. Deepa Shahi couldn't quite strike it clean. Good defensive work there, but the flag had gone up anyways. Wouldn't have counted. Had to carve it. And coming out of that chaos, Nirmala launches that one towards Linda Com. Hasn't had enough of service. Linda Com. There's Pyari. Again, loses out on possession. Rekha Pauril thumps one down the ground. Preeti was anticipating the run coming in from Sabita Rana, which wasn't there to be seen. Martina gives it straight back to a red shirt. Here's Renuka. Rekha still giving it a chase. Nirmala. Shepherds that one really nice. 2 minutes and a thick bit left in the first half. Ratan Bala. Deepa. It's a brilliant first touch. Samitra Bhandari. That's a brilliant save. Panthoi Chanu might have just kept India in the contest. What a delightful ball that was from Deepa Shahi. And that's what she brings to the table. Sabitra Bhandari, a delightful first touch, and it was all about Panthoi in the end. Taken away by Pyari Khakha. It's Linda. Couldn't quite get hold of it. Joe pokes it towards Tangmei Grace. And the shot comes in. Oh my word. Panthoi was absolutely alert to it. Sabitra, she stayed on side there. She knew it even before the flag and the whistle had gone in. Moshmi against Pooja Rana. Here comes Dangmei Grace with a cross. And comfortably held in the end. They've come close, India. Not close enough. And leaves it for Panthoi Chanu. And comes out of her spot and grabs that one in the end. Still got a few seconds left in the first half, plus the injury time to follow. And this game is truly living up to its expectations. Manmaya. Preeti. Still Preeti brings it down. Ratan Bala. And takes it away. There's Shilki Devi. Looking up for options. Doesn't find one. Has to go sideways. Just 1 minute has been added on as the stoppages. There's been hardly to any stoppages in the first 45 minutes. A flick on. Unfortunate for her, it went straight through to Panthoi Chanu and didn't land in front of her Samitra Bhandari. Linda out-muscled by Renuka there. And Sabita. Deepa Shahi back towards Sabita. And holds on to her stance is Renuka. The first touch letting her down. And Sangeeta again gives it away. And Pyari again driving forward with Linda towards her right and held back. So that's the end of first set of 45, says the ref. And what an entertaining first half it has been. Who else but Sabitra Bhandari striking the first blow inside 2 minutes. And they had their fair share of chances towards the back end of the first half, but India did manage to get one strike, one clean strike towards the target, making the goalkeeper work. And that was a brilliant save from Anjana Rana to keep out Ratnabala Devi. And other than that, there have been a couple of opportunities created from